Right here I have this iPad Stylus Pen. Let me go ahead and open this up and show you some of its main features. This is everything that came inside the box besides the user manual. We have the actual Stylus Pen itself right here, which looks and feels really nice. I love how it's slightly weighted, making it perfect for being able to draw or write with. In the listing, it does say all of the different iPads that this is compatible with, but it does in general say that it works for iPads between 2018 and 2023. It works on the iPads, the iPad Pros, the iPad Airs, and the iPad Minis as well. So you can definitely go check out if yours is compatible, but this is compatible with a lot of them. This also comes with a charge cord. This is just a USB to Type-C. And the little charge port is just right up here on the pen itself. The nice thing about the battery is that if you have this on standby, this is actually going to last for 1 whole year, and it only takes 50 minutes to fully charge up. If you are actually constantly using this, this is going to last for 14 hours, which is so nice. So you can see there's just one button right over here. So this can connect through Bluetooth with this button. And then you could actually have a customizable short key on here, which I think is really cool. You also can configure a shutdown time, and there's actually 5 different options, which would be really useful as well. Another really nice thing about this pen is that you can really customize this depending on what type of iPad or what kind of screen protector you have. You can adjust the signal on here just to make sure that it's going to prevent disconnection and just keep this working perfectly for you. Also, because this is magnetic, this will stick to the side of the iPad, which is really nice. I have a case on this one, so it's just not gonna stick right here. And this does also have a really nice palm rejection feature, which is gonna be super useful, especially if you're sketching. The other things that it comes with, it comes with 2 identical heads to what is already on it right now. You can see it's just the same basic rounded tip here, but it does also come with more of a precise tip. This definitely looks more like a ballpoint pen type of tip. So that's gonna be perfect if you're going to be using this for taking notes. I'm gonna go ahead and try this out with the iPad that I have. So right here I have this Note YEBOS app, and it's essentially a little drawing tool or a notebook that you can use. It's going to work perfectly with this Stylus pen. You can see right here you can add things like a template, a picture, take a photo, a PDF, or just start with a blank page, and you can just use this with all these different tools of just like a pencil or a marker and different things like that. You can see you could just write regular or with a marker, and you can go in and change all of your different color settings here, how see-through you would like your drawing to be, and then the size of the actual pen that you're going to be using, as well as so many of these different styles here. Something that I think is really cool is if you go to this little Bluetooth icon right here, you actually connect the pen via Bluetooth to your iPad, and it actually shows all of the information on here. It shows how much battery is left. You can basically just customize this really nicely to work perfectly for what you're gonna be using this pen for. This is where you're gonna set up all of your short key customization functions. Like for example, right now it's set up if you single press this little button on the Stylus pen, it'll take a photo with your iPad, or you double press, it'll take you to home. Long press will shut down. But you can alter all of these things, which I think is really cool. Right over here, you can select this signal button. And you can see the preset is at 0, and you can select what type of tip you have on here. If you have this original one like I do right now, I have that one selected, but you can add a customizable option as well. And essentially you can select the signal conditioning function of this pen, meaning that you can decide how sensitive your iPad is going to be to this pen, which I think is a really cool feature. So you can see right now it's set on the preset of 0. And you can see I can actually put the user manual over this, and because of how sensitive this pen already is, it writes through the paper and everywhere that I already touched through. You can see just like that. So you can see that it's really nice and sensitive, which is good. But if you have something, for example, if you've been using it for a long time and the tip might be a little bit more dull, or if you get a new screen protector and you have a really thick one and you want this to be able to be more sensitive and be able to get through that, then this would be the perfect option to be able to change how sensitive or unsensitive it is. So you can see I put this number really far into the negatives and run a line over the paper like this. It doesn't pick that up like it did before. And then I go back over to the standard 0 and I can go to super, super sensitive. And I mean, it just really picks up all of your signaling, which I think is really cool. Obviously, because this tip is brand new, I can keep it at 0 for now, but if I did get a new screen protector, that'll be a perfect option to use this. Another reason why you might need to alter the setting here is from signal instability that might occur in different apps. So that would be a perfect reason to use this as well. When you do feel like your stylus pen is ready for a new tip, you can definitely add a new tip to it and then adjust to sensitivity from there, because obviously you have a brand new tip then, you're gonna have to adjust it from being a poor tip before. You can see how much power is left by how many lights are illuminated here. You can see it's on full power with 3 of them illuminated. Something that I do want to try out is some pens in the past, they don't have full connection, so I'm just going to try this out. Oh, nice. There's no breaks, which is great. Oh, lovely. Okay, perfect. I feel like that's such a huge issue, is having it disconnect and reconnect, and just really messes up the flow, especially if you're working on something. I'm gonna go ahead and use this to kind of sketch a little something out. Okay, nice. I really like how this did have the palm rejection feature, and I didn't notice it lifting up at all without me lifting up, so the connectivity was absolutely great. Overall, this is going to be so useful. I really like how long the battery power is and how it doesn't take very long to fully charge up. I really like the hand feel of it, and it seems to work absolutely great.